Hi, my name is Valerie Smith, and I'm here today to apply for a 4th grade position at New Albany Plain Local Schools. I recently graduated from Ohio University this May, and I earned my bachelor's in education, middle childhood, language arts, and social studies. I believe that my credentials have well prepared me to be an outstanding teacher for your school. I'm a very flexible worker, and I work well collaboratively with other individuals. I agree with your school's mission to ensure that each student possesses a strong sense of well-being. I dealt with this much throughout my student teaching, and I believe that before a student can perform well in the classroom, they must obtain the strong sense of well-being, and I will ensure to provide that for my students. I also will take on the challenges that each day brings me, and I am ready to learn. For my experiences, I was in a 7th grade language arts classroom where I incorporated both reading and writing within my lesson plans. I create unique lesson plans that keep my students engaged as well as challenged. Throughout my student teaching, I fully was in charge of the classroom where I implemented a behavioral management system of positive reinforcement. I also conducted parent-teacher conferences and sent out weekly letters to both parents and other staff members to keep them updated of what was going on in my classroom. I make sure to work as a team with other colleagues so that we can do our best to make an impact on our students. For other experiences I was in a part-time position in a 6th grade language arts and social studies classroom. With this placement, I worked in either small groups or one-on-one with students for their reading intervention. I also conducted parent-teacher conferences with this placement and worked with other colleagues. I was also placed in a 4th grade language arts classroom my sophomore year in downtown Columbus. With this placement, I was mainly observing the school environment, but I also got the opportunity to sit in on a teacher-parent discussion for behavioral issues, and I got to work one-on-one with students. For this video, I'm going to provide you with the 4 qualities that I believe I possess as an educator. Number 1, I'm able to maintain strong rapport with my students. I believe that it is very important to get to know each and every one of your students so that they can trust you as a teacher and that they feel safe to learn in your classroom. Also, if I get to know my interests and my students' needs, I can teach to those interests and those needs. Number 2, I have a passion for children and for teaching. Walking into that school building every day genuinely puts a smile on my face. I enjoy being around my students and watching them grow as individuals. Number 3, teamwork makes the dream work. I think that it is so valuable to get to know your colleagues and to work together. You want to make sure that you have that positive impact on your students, and to best do so, you need to work together as a team. And therefore, you can learn new methods and skills from each other. Number 4, I have the willingness to reflect. It doesn't matter if it's your first year teaching or 20th year teaching. There's always room for improvement, and I will ensure to constantly improve my teaching and reflect so I can be the best teacher possible. Thanks again so much for your guys' time, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Thanks so much.